Awesome, brother. Thank you for joining me today. I know we're starting a little bit late.
Okay, good. All right. Oh, how are you?
Feeling awesome. Hey, brother. Glad you could be here today. Glad you. Thank you for tuning in. We're also this is going to be recorded, put onto YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and we're going all in on the 100 appointments in 30 days challenge. So I'll give you a chance to unmute in a bit. This is more mainly going to be, I'll be teaching a bunch of stuff. We're going to have some sharing in a bit. All right, brother?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, I'll let you unmute in a bit.
Okay, far away.
All right. Cool, everyone. Welcome to the Prospecting Masterclass. This is the 100 Appointments in 30 Days Challenge. Now, for many of you tuning in, today's topic is going to be really interesting. If you've never tuned in before, this is the new challenge for this year. I think it's important for business owners to fill up their pipeline, especially as business starts, especially in the beginning of the year. It's super key that business owners start filling up their pipeline. And in order for us to do that and to get sales, especially in the beginning of the year, because appointments will start to pick up, you'll find more closed deals. I wanted to start up this challenge because I want to help a lot of business owners, agency owners, coaches, network marketers. I want to help all of you, my friends, fill up your pipeline this year, especially in the beginning of the year. This is super key because if you set this up, this is going to set up the rest of your year. If any of you don't know who I am, my name's Kevin. I am the founder of Leadz on Demand, prospecting agency, outbound agency. We help agencies, coaches, and network marketers book more meetings that turn into money using call centers and sales armies. It's called Leadz on Demand. I'm glad you could all be here. So I want to just kind of quickly go over this in the beginning, especially for a lot of people that's tuning in. If you're watching me live, let me know that you're here. I think it's super key. Everyone here on Facebook, it's key that you guys all help out as much as you can. Because all of you watching, by you commenting, more people will see this. Your friends will get a chance to see it. All these people will get a chance to see it. So I'm going to need you as my team to help me out here. So I'm going to quickly go over what is exactly the 30-day challenge, and then I'm going to give you some value. This week's value is going to be on how to disqualify and pre-qualify your customers, because there are so many ways for us to find customers, but a lot of them are unqualified. Maybe they can't buy now. Maybe they don't have the money. Maybe they just don't have the time. But my goal for you is for you to start qualifying your leads. How to start qualifying so you're not talking to a lot of people. You're not wasting your time. You're actually going to be talking to prospects that are highly interested. Because we all know that we don't like wasting time. We don't want to just spend wasting time with a lot of people. We want to talk to people that are ready to do the deal, that are ready to sign the contract, that are ready to work with you. Because once we do that, time is on our hands. So I'm going to show you a couple strategies on how to pre-qualify. I'll even walk you through it on how I do it myself. And just to inspire you, to walk you along the way. Now, let me start it off. My primary goal for everyone here is for you to do business with me. My goal for you is to be inspired to book a call with me, to book a call with my team, and allow us to help you service you. We have done for you sales packages where we prospect and sell for you. We have a trained sales team that his number one job is to book appointments for you. And also my secondary goal is to help to give you the tools to book 100 meetings in 30 days. That's the goal. And it's achievable. Right now, I'm at 15. I think I'm or 15 or 15 lead appointments. My goal is to get to 100 in 30 days. So I'm going to push hard for you so you guys can get the meetings. I also want to encourage everyone here watching for you to also get the meetings. And just kind of an overview is, that this challenge, this challenge started last Saturday. We're 7 days in. It's day 7. We're at 15 meetings. So I got 2 meetings a day, basically. Now, that's me. For us to be really successful, I know for me, I need to get to 4 meetings booked every day. I need to book 4 meetings for me to get 120 appointments. And I'm going to lead by example. I'm going to show you guys every way for you to get this possible for you. So your goal, everyone here watching, is to book 100 meetings in 30 days. If you're watching me right now and you're in on this challenge, put yes in the comments. Everyone here watching is to book 100 meetings in 30 days. Say yes if you're in for the challenge. All right. I know Creighton, we have a good we have my friend from Facebook here. Creighton is here in this training here. I'm going to give you a chance to introduce yourself and, even promote yourself a bit, Creighton. I'm going to unmute you and would love to have you here. Hey.
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
Hey, good, brother. Good. Welcome. Glad to have you here, man. Would you like to just introduce yourself? You're here on the Zoom with us, so say hi to everyone.
Yeah, hey everyone. I'm just looking to pick up some tips and skills on booking qualified appointments. So that's why I'm in the challenge.
Nice, man. Nice. Do you want to tell us everyone, what you do?
I personally, I have an agency, but and I'm obviously looking to grow, and then I also have clients that are always looking for leads too. So this is really an educational venture on my part as well.
Amen, brother. Amen. You want to just share like a little bit about your service? So maybe some people who might maybe watching the live feed might be interested, or YouTube, and then I have some questions I wanted to ask as well, but that first.
Sure. We've got a full stack service. Our primary forte or our bread and butter is SEO, and we do
Nice.
an awesome job with that. And then if the strategy calls for it, we have a lot of other services as well, from paid advertising to social media marketing, all the way down to Amazon advertising. So, but what we do is we take a look and a deep dive into each and every client's needs and determine where the what we like to call the low-hanging fruit, the biggest return on investment is going to be, and we tailor our services to their needs.
Amen. Yeah. So SEO, that's like search engine helping everyone get on Google, right?
Yeah, I mean the reality of it is the yellow pages are for the dinosaurs, and if somebody's in the heat of the search, they are searching on Google.
Yeah, key. Like I'm always on Google. Like actually that's one of the first things I do when I'm looking people up. Google.
I mean, I launched my browser. The page that comes up is Google. It's the
Yeah.
first page. So, and then if I want to go into, I don't know, say Gmail or ESPN or whatever site that I want to go to, I go to it from there. So, yeah, myself, I'm probably launching um, Google search anywhere from 100 to 200 times a day.
Yeah, man. I think people are really undervalue Google.
Yeah, or some. I mean, people understand it, or especially today in today's age with COVID and people moving to shopping online. It's just if you people are looking for you. If you've got an awesome service or you've got an awesome product, people are looking for you. So if you can't be found, that's actually on you. You got to do something about it.
Amen. Yeah, you got to be found. That's one of the first things people do. You know, prospects when they're researching, Google is that's where they're diving in. Um, but yeah, we're gonna go in deep into this. But I want to acknowledge Mari, for being here. Welcome.
Hi, I can't. Hi, am I muted or can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, welcome.
Oh, hi, Kevin. Thanks for letting me in.
Yeah. Hi. You want to just maybe tell us about you and what do you do and what? Yeah. Welcome.
About me?
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm a certified life coach, and I help people in the from the nine to with they have a 9 to 5 job. I help them, um, and I help them with gaining more clarity, become the best self, the best version of themselves, unleash their full potential. Obviously, these people, they feel stuck. Um, they feel
Yeah.
overwhelmed, and I just want to help them with tools, coaching, anything that you can, anything that I can offer to help them to have a better life, to become a um,
To improve
better
your life.
version of themselves. Yeah.
That's solid. That's great. Now, like, how let me ask you, Mary. How is it Mari or Mary?
Mari.
Mari. Mari. Like with a r.
Yeah, Mari.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. How important is booking meetings for you and booking appointments?
At this point, I can't take any appointments because I
We can't
cannot.
hear you.
At
Mic.
this point, can you? As yeah, that's a problem with this phone. At this point, I cannot book any appointments because I cannot commit to a long-term appointment or any appointments because um, some transition that I have to do in my life, and I'm having a hard time like deciding on a date for a challenge that I would actually be able to do it, like a 4 day or 5 day challenge with a time and that I could actually do it. So I do not want to book appointments right now, but later on probably, so I would rely mostly on events, like creating events, like so one at a time, um, and um,
Yeah.
and have more people, and I I wouldn't be able to do one on one. I mean, I'm doing sporadically, but I am scheduling those short term, like in a short notice. Like for example, like I could commit for something if somebody wants to meet tomorrow. Yeah, and I could commit for something like that. That I know better what is going to happen tomorrow than what is going to happen in a month or in 3 weeks or something like that. So I'm going through a lifestyle transition right now, and I don't know. I cannot predict much, so it's kind of weird. Yeah.
That's fair. All good.
Yeah.
I hope you can commit to this challenge.
Yeah. So what's this challenge? I'm just getting to learn about it. And who's the other person that is hosting?
Oh, this is me. You're actually live on Facebook, so there are more people
So,
watching. It's just there's me and Creighton here, but there's also
oh, I see here.
there's
Creighton.
5 people here.
Awesome. Mhm.
Yeah, so a bunch of people are watching you on Facebook Live.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
good.
Now this basically this challenge is all about booking sales meetings.
Okay. So I am interested in that. I'm not, I'm not able to commit right now, but I'm interested to learn how to gain more clients and all that.
All right, perfect, perfect. Hey, when the right time is right, my goal is to give you some information. Maybe you want to join us or not. But we're gonna teach you like this is the one of the most key things for coaches. Finding new clients because
Yes.
that's gonna put more money in your pocket. You can grow your
Yes.
business now and just help more people.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So, Creighton, what about you, brother? Like, how important is booking appointments for you? Let me unmute you. Oh, sorry, one sec.
There we go. Am I unmuted?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, the fact of the matter is, generating leads is always the lifeblood of every business, and as part of my job, because I do a lot of lead generation for our clients, I'm always looking to understand new and different ways in which to achieve that. Especially, I don't know if you've got any solo or small agency owners out there, but so many times we get caught in that little hamster wheel where we're generating appointments and leads and knocking them down and closing them, and then it's like, holy moly, we've got to service them, and then you're delivering the service, but that draw of attention then uh, takes it away from the lead generation,
Yeah.
and then you end up in this cycle where you can't actually go forward. So um, leads is everything. Just having a consistent pipeline, so that things are coming in on a regular basis is just, if you don't have that, your business is going to die.
Amen, brother. Amen. It's important that we keep our business flowing. As sales is the lifeblood, like leads are the lifeblood. We got to keep the top funnel. I follow a guy named Ravi Abuvala. He helps agency owners, entrepreneurs build businesses. He has built businesses that are millions of dollars a month, like $100,000 a month in revenue. The one thing that he learned is that he never turned off his prospecting. He never turned it off. He always kept it on. So he would, even though he had people that he needed to deliver, he needed to create the product and then like give the service. He always kept people coming in. He always hunted. As business owners, he was always hunting. He never stopped hunting. Even though he was eating, he was still hunting. Even though he was making dinner, he got someone to still hunt.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the think of your village as your agency, or your agency as a village, and you've got you've got the people that make the food and cook the food and feed the village, but you've got to have the hunters that are constantly bringing it in. Otherwise, there's nothing to eat.
Straight up. Yeah, yeah. That's why it's like you talked about being a solo agency, right? Like, because if there's a solo agency, I'm focusing on everything, delivery and sales, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like you said, the draw of attention is going away.
Yeah, I mean, I almost think it's impossible to be a solo agency, just because at some point you'll realize, all right, even if I'm just spending an hour a day on a client and getting paid well for it, um, there's only that means I can only have what, I don't know, 8, 10 clients, and you're at capacity. So you've got to relieve something somewhere, whether it's getting an automated lead generation or outsourcing lead generation, or um, outsourcing the fulfillment side of things, or hiring for the fulfillment side of things. It's just at some point, if you're a solo, you will hit capacity.
Yeah, I agree. Now, this is I don't know if you've ever followed the cash flow quadrant. I'm reading a book by Robert Kiyosaki, and there's 4 quadrants people make money. There's ESBI. Um, have you ever read that book, Creighton?
Yeah, gosh, it's probably been maybe 2 decades since I picked that book up, and I don't even know where my copy is. I probably need to rebuy it on Kindle or something like that. But I actually think it's one of the greatest books out there, especially for anybody who's a beginner in understanding investing in a business,
Yeah.
because it really breaks down. I would even recommend families start treating themselves as a business with a P&L, and understand the cash flow quadrant. Who's in your family, and who's an asset and who's a liability. And if
Yeah. Who's an asset in the family?
Yeah, well, but it matters, right? Because a lot of us say, one of Kiyosaki's big tenets is, hey, we gotta go buy a home, but a home is actually a liability, and most people think of it as an asset. It's not that it doesn't have value to you outside, but from a strict P&L standpoint, it's something that costs you money. I mean, so does rent. Um, and then if you have kids, your kids are, from a financial standpoint, liability. So you got to figure out how to get them covered and put them into the budget. So Cash Flow Quadrant is one of the best introduction books into understanding the dynamics of everything that you are investing in, be it your family or your business.
I agree. Yeah, 100%. And as I go back to that point of cash flow quadrant, for everyone watching us, this is kind of going on a side swipe, but it's important that I share this and why it's super key to never stop. So there are 4 ways people make money. Now, I know this is probably all new to you or old to you. So for some of our business owners that are watching this live feed, you're maybe seeing that there's right now business owners are in either these 3. If you work for yourself, you have a business, you're a coach, you're a marketer, you're an agency owner, you're either making money, self-employed, business, or investor. Maybe you have real estate here, maybe you have stocks. But right now, a lot of solopreneurs are right here. Some agency owners, especially if you're starting out, you're here. You're self-employed, coaches. There are a lot of people that are just hanging out here because they're still doing the work. If they got hit by a bus, their business will die. And being in self-employed, like, so let's say a self-employed person got hit by a bus, boom, their business is forever and gone. However, if we go from here to S to B, if someone killed the owner, there's still someone, the business will still be alive. It'll still be going, because they have it all automated. There's systems, there's processes, they have a team, there's a manager, owner. So if someone killed the owner, the business would still be alive. So my goal here is, like, my own personal goal this year is to go from S to B, and eventually an investor. I'm not going to talk about real estate or investments today because I know nothing. I'm not an expert in that. But my goal for you, everyone here, is to get, because right now salespeople are here. For many people that want to be a successful business, maybe Mari, maybe you want to start a big business. How can we get to S to B? And that includes building a team, having a massive team to help you so that you're not doing everything. What's up, Mari? You have something to say?
So yes, so I have a business idea, startup idea, and I was just thinking that, of course, I can do the self-employed, but it would, I mean, to get what I want to get, it would take, I don't know how many years, because you have to do it all as a self-employed, and I don't know how to pronounce his name. Creighton said, there are so many appointments that you could do a day, like to serve your customers, because you have to search for a perspective, you have to do the marketing, you have to do the branding, to create groups, to keep up with the groups, to add value to them, so prospecting, to talk to your prospects, and then get clients. And how many in I don't know about the software thing, like if you have to do things that involves like using different softwares and stuff like that. So how many, and plus you have the basic needs that you have to satisfy in a day. So how many clients can you have in a day? Not many, unless you and nobody can be a machine, right? And for those entrepreneurs that were employers, that they grinded that many hours, I mean, it's not healthy for them, because the reason I didn't want to be in a 9 to 5 job, it was because um, I didn't want to be stressed out. I mean, not that you're not going to be stressed out when you're self-employed, but I didn't want to be anxious to do something for somebody, to work for their dreams, not my dreams. So, and then I can get to be more creative when I work for myself. But sometimes I do not want money, which is like having a business, to control my life. I still want to have certain freedom. So I want to create like a source of passive income. And I also was thinking just a minute ago that I have this startup idea, and it's a great idea, and I might need a team, So I was just thinking about that, because even though it's a startup, even though I don't want to put a lot of like all my time in there, but as a startup, you kind of have to put. And then I need a team to do the work, because I really don't like to do the work. I like to manage the project, and I like to, delegate, but I don't like to do the actual work. So I need a team to do that. So I was just thinking about, like, who do I need? How many people? How do I hire them? Or like, how do I pay them? So that's another thing, that I might pay them with some other services, or
So Mari, I think this challenge can help you get to there.
Yeah. Okay,
Challenge can
great.
help you.
Yeah. So let's go on. Sorry about that.
No worries. Yeah. Because I know you want you want passive income. Passive income lives here, by the way. It
Okay.
lives here in investor and in business owner.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. That's why I was like, I do not want to be a self-employed, you know,
but we
for
need
that
to
long.
start here though. We need to
Yes, for
start here.
that long, I was saying. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go give you a couple strategies for all of us because I know your goals. I got to know all of you here because now I know how to cater this presentation to help you all. This is 100% free. I'm not charging any money through this, but my goal is to give value to you, and maybe you guys will work with me in the future. So let me show you a couple things here. I'm just gonna mute everyone, just so. Okay, perfect. And if you have any comments in the chat. We can chat in the comments here. So my goal is to help you book 100 meetings in 30 days. If you're new to this challenge, the goal is to book a meeting with an intention to sell, close the deal, and get a prospective client. The targets is that you need to have an agreed time. You need to have a contact number. And in order for you to build a team, you need money. So this is the great first step to helping you reach all your goals of having passive income, being a business owner, making money while you're not working. This is the first key step. But before we do that, we have to do this first. Now, booking sales meeting is something that your business is going to have to keep on running. As you book 100 meetings, it's important to have an agreed time and a contact number. And also having a calendar where you can put all your meetings. Now you're probably asking, hey guys, why should I listen to Leads on Demand? I'm going to be giving you a bunch of value here. I just want to share a couple ideas about me, just so it builds trust with you and me. I've done lead generation for almost 3 years now. I've sold a lot of things from roofing, liquors, cars, car washes, network marketing, coaching packages. Like I've done so many different kind of sales, door to door, on the phone, telemarketing, standing in stores, standing in front of Walmart, street ministry. I've done a lot of different types of sales. Now, through learning this, I've learned that all of these successful businesses I've worked with, their main focus was lead gen. Their main focus was finding new clients. They never stopped. They never stopped marketing, promoting, and selling. So as agency owners and coaches, we can't ever stop our sales because that's going to impact our own income. I've helped generate over 200K plus for our clients and partners. And, here are some of the great, meetings that I've booked for my clients. This number was actually 60 meetings in like 5 days. At the end of like day 5, it was like 60 meetings in 1 week. I pushed my team super hard that week, and we booked a lot of meetings for our clients. And here's another one of our case studies as well. So here's the meat of the value. Before I give you the value, I'm gonna scroll down. I'm gonna give you some value because today I'm gonna give you these key things about appointment setting. This is gonna help you in your 100-day challenge. It's how to pre-qualify your customers, how to make sure that you're talking to the best customer. Because when you book 100 meetings, a lot of them are gonna be wasting your time. I'll be honest. I just want to give you transparency is that if you book 100 meetings, there's a huge percentage that some of them are not going to buy now. They're not going to buy. They're not interested. Maybe they can't afford it. They don't have money. So my goal is to help you not waste time. Some of these people are going to waste your time. They're going to talk to you on the phone for 1 hour and they're not going to buy anything. And you're going to be frustrated wondering, hey, I just talked to this person for 1 hour and he wasted my time. I've been there so many times. Wasting time on the phone for 2 hours trying to convince someone to buy something from me, but they weren't qualified. So if you're watching me live, put 100 down below in the comments to go down. If you want me to scroll down and give you the value, put 100 in the comments below, because I want to give you value, but I'm not going to give it to everyone. If you're watching live, put put 10 yeses. Are you guys on Facebook, Mari and Creighton? Mari.
I'm not on your page. I don't know. I don't have your personal Facebook page profile.
Okay, let me what's your Mari Alvarez?
No, Albu. Just put it in the chat and I'll access it, and then I'll go on Facebook from there.
Okay. Okay, so if you're watching live, put 10. I need 10 comments below and I'll go. But there's not a lot of people watching. To be honest, there's not a lot of people watching live. But I'm keep going forward anyways.
Okay, that's fine. I'm watching you, you know. It's about being consistent and show up no matter what, right?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right. So yeah, Creighton, if you can help out, 10 comments, bro. All right. So it's all good. I'm going to keep going anyways, just so I'm not pushing forward. I'm just going to give value. Heads up, you will talk to bad leads. I'm going to give you a couple strategies. I'm going to show you 2 strategies on Facebook, and LinkedIn. I'm going to give you 2 ways that I pre-qualify my leads. And I'm going to show you real time on how to do this on Facebook and LinkedIn. Now, I just closed the deal the other day, or the guy's just about to send over a payment. So I closed the deal the other day using one of the appointments that I booked. I'm about to close another deal on Thursday. Close the deal. I'm actually going to close the deal tomorrow. And then I have another deal I'm going to close on Tuesday, or actually Monday. So it's super easy. All you have to do is book appointments, and I want to prove to you that it works. One of my clients booked 22 meetings and got a $14,000 sale. But the thing was, he talked to 22 people. Only 21 were not interested. 21 were not now. So he was really wasting his time on the phone. He was on the phone 22 times, and 21 out of 22 were wasting his time. Actually, I'm not going to exactly say that they wasted his time, but I'm just going to say they were just not now. They weren't ready to buy right away. I think every conversation is important to have, but it's super key. I'm going to show you how to pre-qualify. Just know that, I want you to think of, if you're talking to people that you think that they're wasting your time, I want you to really have a positive attitude if you're talking to people that aren't qualified. Okay, that's what I really encourage you to have. If you're watching this and you're talking to a lot of people and you're angry that they don't have money, or maybe you're angry that they don't buy now, I don't want you to be angry at them. I want you to take full responsibility. And I also want you to use this as a learning opportunity. And the third thing, I want to make sure that you see this as a chance to really give value to someone. Because if you give someone value on a phone call, even though they don't buy anything from you, and you just give value and you help them, good value always comes back. Positivity always comes back. And just by helping someone, somehow that good energy is going to come back to you. So yeah. So here is the solution number 15. I'm gonna have to, oh shit. Let me go down. I gotta scroll down a bit. So here's a solution. The solution is to pre-qualify hard. And there are 5 ways to pre-qualify. You need to make sure, hey, do they have the money? B, do they have the time? If you sell a course or if they're a coach, you know, just like Mari is left, but does Mari have time, you know, to do the challenge? If I was pre-qualifying Mari, I'd ask him, you know, do you have the time? Do you have time to do this challenge? Are you willing to commit an hour a day to prospect? If yes, let's talk. If not, boom. Priority. Is this a priority for you? You know, do you need something like this now or later? 4, are you ready to act? Are you ready to pull the trigger on this? Are you the decision maker? Are you the right person to speak to? The last one, need. Do you need this? Or are you interested in this? Are you even interested? Because, you know, people watching this Facebook Live, they're going to scroll through their feed and they're going to see this. And then quickly they're going to be like, are they interested? No. If not, they're going to scroll away. They're going to ignore this video. But if they are, they're going to stick around. So there's 5 ways to pre-qualify. Do they have money? You know, can they afford your product? So for example, if I'm in the agency space, because I know Creighton's here, feel free to drop a comment, Creighton, if you have any thoughts on that. Let me know in the comments. So money, that's a huge thing. I'm an agency owner as well. So this is for all the agency owners that are out here. It can be super frustrating. You're going to talk to a lot of business owners that don't have money. Example. You know, many people, some business owners are frugal, aka cheap. Don't want to invest. Some are very frugal. They don't want to spend a lot of money. They don't want to go deep into investing into their business. So a good thing to ask. So let's say I'm on LinkedIn. I'm going to go onto LinkedIn in a bit here. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. I'm going to ask them, "Hey, are you willing to invest?" So yesterday and today I was on a phone call with a couple people. I had a couple of meetings. Today I asked this person, you know, do you have 3K a month to invest? So working with us with our lead generation service, some of our packages started $1,000, 2,000, 3,000 American a month. Now I asked them, do you have $3,000 right now to invest into your marketing? I'll ask him that. And it's a good pre-qualifying question. By the way, some people don't answer direct questions all the time. You know, some people aren't willing to, you know, say that because there are ways to ask. For example, pre-qualified question for money. Oh, fuck. I'll give you a pre-qualifying question around. Question A for money. You know, how liquid is your business? If you follow Grant Cardone, he's one of my sales mentors. I learn a lot of sales from him. He asks very hard questions. What he teaches in his business is ask hard questions at all times. Ask hard questions, like make sure you go hard. And some of these questions are pretty blunt and they're very direct. How liquid is your business? How much money do you have on hand? If you follow Sean Ferris or any like Jason Capital, all these guys that teach about how to, like agency owners, they always find out, where are you at now? Where do you want to be? They'll ask you these two questions. Maybe Dan Locke will ask this question. So what they mean is they're trying to find out their situation. What's your current situation? You know, what is their current situation right now? Where are you at now? So revenue wise, where are you at? So how much revenue did you make last year? Or they'll ask you questions like, how much revenue did you make last night? What's your current income? How liquid is your business? So basically liquid is how much cash on hand do you have? You know, how much liquid? Do you, you know, I know this is a very aggressive question, and you know, I really want to crucially tell you that prospects want to feel safe. They want to feel safe. They want to trust you. They want to make sure that if they give you information, that their information is safe with you. Bottom line, humans want to feel safe. I'm really like coming to terms with this right now. Everyone wants to feel safe. Women especially. Women need to feel safe. It's like a need. Now, the way I can look at it is like, how can we make our prospects feel safe? Maybe if we ask these questions real straight up, they might be suspicious. You know, if there's not enough trust built, if they don't trust you enough, they're not comfortable with you yet, they're not going to give you the answer. They're going to be really blocked off. They're going to be really defensive. I also want to let you know that some people are embarrassed. Some people don't want to share this personal information. They're like, I don't want to share this. I don't want to share how much money I make. I don't want to share how much business I make, because they might think that you're going to screw them over. So what's really key is, before asking this question, is having some level of trust built, like being transparent, being honest. You know, the faster you can make your prospect feel comfortable, they're going to open up. So if they don't answer this question, where are you at now? What's your revenue? Here's a good question to ask instead. Hey, so Mr. Prospect, I understand. Look, I get that you don't want to share that. That's my responsibility. I understand. If you can give me a range, did you make 1 to 10K? Did you make 10 to 20K? 20 to 30? 40 to 50? 50K to 100? 100K plus? So you can give them a range. You can give them a range. So, hey, Mr. Prospect, I get that you don't want to answer your question. Let me ask you, just to make you feel super comfortable. what if we gave you a range? Did you make 1 to 10K last year? Did you make 10 to 20K? What's the revenue range? That way they're not embarrassed. They won't be embarrassed. How much revenue did you make? Another question is, what are your expenses? What are your monthly expenses? Because that means that's going to help you figure out, okay, so let's say they made 10K a month. Their monthly expenses is 6. Now there's $4,000 profit. That's going to give you the profit. Okay, there's $4,000 profit. So that means he makes about a 4K a month profit that he could possibly do with you. Or you could also ask them, are you financially prepared to make an investment? Like if you ask this question straight up, it's good because they're going to trust you a bit. It's good to always ask. You're going to find out if they are. Hey, are you financially prepared to make an investment? By the end of this call. So let's say you find them on LinkedIn, you book a call with this person. In the beginning, hey, perfect. So my intention today is to show you enough information for us to do business together. I want to show you a couple SEO, search engine optimization options to help you on Google. Let me ask you, you can ask them a couple questions like, hey, so what are you doing now? So that goes back to the situation question. What are you doing now for marketing? What are you doing now? What have you done in the past? Have you ever invested into marketing before? What's your goal? What do you want to be? What are your business goals? Do you want to make more money? Do you want to get 10 more clients? Perfect, great. What's important to you? Why is now a good time? That's another great question. Hey, why is now a good time for us to do this? And then you can throw in this question, hey, sir, so let me ask you, are you financially prepared to make an investment by the end of this call? If yes, boom, keep going. If not, keep it quick. Keep it quick. And then, yeah. I want to let you know that your goal is to disqualify very fast. The faster you can disqualify, that means the faster you can find out if they're good or not, the less time you'll waste. Those are a couple questions. Okay, so time. Now, are you guys liking this? What do you all think? Do you like what I'm saying or what? Are you guys enjoying this? Anyone here like it? Okay. All right. So time. Now figuring out time. Does your prospect have time? Does your prospect have time? So this is for coaches. This is for teachers. This is for speakers. These are for people that have coaching packages, or maybe they sell an online course. So a good question for you to ask here is to find out, hey, have you ever invested into yourself? Are you into personal growth? Do you have time to follow up on 30 to 40 leads. If you sell to agencies as well, so I sell to like agencies like Creighton's agency or like advertising agency. The question that I ask is, look, hey, can you handle more clients? This is a good question, by the way. This is like I stole this from a couple of good digital marketers. But a good question to ask is, look, can you handle more clients, my friend? Do you have time? Can you take on more clients? If you got 10 new clients a month, can you handle that? Because like what Creighton and I were talking about is that, the person that's stuck in S, the self-employed, if they have 10 new clients, like, do they have the foundation and the structure to hold up that fort? Because if 10 new clients suddenly came in, will the house fall in? Will the house break down? Because you have to deliver and service them, and then you have to hire, and then maybe you don't have enough money to hire. And then all of a sudden you got 10 new clients, but all of a sudden your house is broken. It's like having it's like having a 5-seater car. Then all of a sudden you have 20 people trying to jump into your car and it only fits 5. Then all of a sudden the car is broken and it cannot fit anyone else. So a good question is, can you handle more clients? This is a good question because it's a very confident question. It shows that you're confident that you can get them clients, and it's kind of a challenge. You're challenging them. Can you handle it? People like a challenge. You know, do you have another question is, assuming this course will solve your problem, or assuming this course slash program will give you benefit. So whatever benefit that you have, do you have 30 minutes per day to train on this? Or can you commit? Because some people have commitment problems. A lot of people do. So assuming this course or program will give you improved sleep, can you commit 30 minutes a day to meditate on this? To meditate using my program or something. Let's say you have a meditation course and you're helping people sleep, and you're like, hey, look, assuming this course can help you sleep, can you commit 30 minutes per day to help you on this? Okay, I'm going to go to priority. There's so many more questions I could ask. Priority. Let's say someone's looking for Google SEO. So if let's say someone is looking for SEO, they reach out to you. There's some prospects that that are like, I'm just looking for information. I just want a flyer. Can you give me your card? So maybe they're interested, but they're not ready to act right now. There's no urgency. So let's say they're interested, but they're not ready to do it right away. Maybe they don't have money. Maybe they're a little bit interested, but it's not something they need right away. A great example is real estate. So me, I want to invest into real estate, but at the moment, I'm not financially prepared to do that. My goal is to hit 7 figures this year, and buying a property right now is not something I want to do. So if a real estate agent called me like, hey, you want to come look at some houses, and they ask me this question, is this a priority for you? That's a good question to ask. Look, is this a priority? Do you even need it? Do you even need help? How soon How soon are you likely to get started? On a 1 to 5, how ready are you to make? You know, is this a priority? Do you even need help? How soon are you likely to get started? Because if a real estate agent called me, my priority is kind of low. I am interested, but it's not something I need now. The question is to ask, do you need it now? But let's say you're like, okay, look, I just, let's say I had $1 million ready. Boom. I had $1 million in my hand. I need a house. Let's say my house burned down and I need a house right away and I have nowhere to live and like I need somewhere warm to stay. And a real estate agent called me. Okay, do you need it now? Yes, I need it now. Is it a priority? Yes, it's like I need it right away. SEO, boom. Yeah, look, my business is struggling. I know SEO works. I really need to get on Google because tomorrow there's going to be a huge event and a lot of people are going to Google this. I want to make sure I'm on Google. So let's say there's an event tomorrow and a lot of people are going to look up the business on Google. Like for example, let's say I'm a business, I'm a restaurant, and boom, look, I'm going to be on the news tomorrow. Let's say I'm going to be featured on TV. And I know if I'm going to be on TV, a lot of people are going to want to Google me. So that means, look, I'm going to call an SEO guy, and maybe the SEO guy is going to be like, hey, look, is this a priority for you? Do you need SEO right away? Boom. Yes, I do need it right away. I need to get started because I'm going to be on the news tomorrow, and a lot of people are going to Google my restaurant. I need this like done right away. So boom, if that salesperson can ask me, look, how honest on a scale of 1 to 5, how ready are you to make a decision? 5. I need to get started now, man. Like, hey, here's my credit card, bro. Right? Okay, let's go to ready to act. I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna show you my LinkedIn and Facebook. I know that we're kind of going over time, everyone, but I want to make sure that you get this. I want to make sure that you get something here. Okay. Ready to act. The question you need to ask yourself is, are you ready to do this now? This is similar to priority, but the question is, are you the right person? So if you sell marketing and you're talking to the janitor, maybe the janitor is not the right person to talk to you. The janitor is not the one to buy. Why would you want to talk to the janitor if the janitor isn't the one that can say yes? Are you the right person? Do you handle marketing? Do you handle that's the super important part about being clear. We got to be super clear about who your decision maker is. Like, who's your prospect? Is it a marketer? Is it a janitor? Is it a property manager? Is it the owner? Are you talking to the right person? Because we could be wasting our time talking to the wrong person. I've had so many phone calls where I'm like talking to the wrong guy and I'm wasting time with the wrong guy. And all of a sudden I'm frustrated that I'm wasting time with the wrong dude. But like I said earlier, don't sweat it. You're learning if that happens. The need or interest level is, hey, would you be interested in benefit? Would you be interested in making 20 to 30 more sales? The benefit that I provide is for leads on demand. Would you be interested in booking 20 to 40 meetings a month? Boom. Would you be interested in booking 20 to 40 meetings a month with a business owner that needs SEO or needs Facebook ads? Google presence, or boom, podcast exposure? Would you be interested? This is a great question. Number 16 is a good pre-qualifying question. Why is now a good time? Why now? Why now? How come now is a good time? How come now is a good time? What makes now a good time? So that's an always great question. Like, what makes now a good time for you to do this? And by the way, if anyone needs help, we do have a team that will pre-qualify for you. So let's say you book 100 Facebook ads. Our team is trained to pre-qualify. We can ask all these questions for you and only give you meetings. So for example, with our cold calling team, they go through 2 hoops. So I have a call center, trained sales agents that'll make phone calls for your business. One of the things that they do is that they go through 2 hoops. They're going to go through the team leader. Then they're also going to go through our quality assurance team. These people are going to make sure that they're the decision maker. This person's interested. This is what the client defines as a lead. And if they are the right qualifications, after they go through the 2 hoops, then you'll get the meeting because they're going to be screened real time. So you're not wasting time. So we offer that service. We offer other services to help you pre-qualify. You know, we'll even call the lead for you and ask them, hey, how much revenue do you make a year? Because we want to make sure that you're only talking to the best buyers. All right. By the way, I'm going to give you this as well. There are 3 types of buyers, everyone. There are 3 types of buyers. Write this down. Creighton, write this down. There are 3 types of buyers. Buyers, flyers, and triers. Buyers are ready to do it right away. They're ready to buy right away. Flyers. Oh. There are triers. People who are interested, they want information. You know, they're interested, but you just have to handle 1 or 2 objections. So the first 2, by the way, buyers and triers, these guys are ready to buy right away. They're like ready to buy. Triers, you might have to convince a bit. You might have to like show them the value. You might have to answer 1 or 2 objections. Maybe there's 1 objection. Maybe they just doubt it a little bit. Maybe they don't think it's going to work. They don't think the Leadz on Demand program will work. That's where you have to show some case studies, some proof, some results. But there are buyers that make sense, that they already know it works, that they're fully confident. There are some people already actively looking for your product. They're already ready. They've been looking for it. They've been Googling it. They've been searching for it. They've been studying it. And all of a sudden you came along and you gave them the offer. They're ready to buy. They're just ready. Like they don't even ask any objections. Don't ask objections. Ask buyer questions. Move fast. Triers, ask 1 or 2 objections. Triers, they need a little bit of reassurance. You know, they're like, I'm interested. I just kind of a couple of questions, you know. These 2 are easy. You just got to know some sales skills. Triers though, flyers are the people that are wasting time, man. Or they're just people that they just want a flyer. They want information. Nothing wrong with these people. These are people, these are good people. They want information. They'll take your card. Maybe they want a flyer. They'll want information. They'll take your card. You know, like these are also buyers that challenge you. They'll like prove to me. They'll like, yo, sell me on why I should work with you. They're like, these guys are trying to argue. This is the one people that you're chasing after. You're like, these are people that like try to barter for a price. They're like, it takes forever. And these are those same people that like, it takes you 2 hours to talk to them. You know, they're not that serious. They're not ready right away. They'll take information. They'll try to challenge you. They're going to be like, yo, why should I work for you? They'll try to argue. They're going to try to debate. It's like, it feels like you're working too hard. These are people that are like, will drive you nuts. But remember to be polite. Remember to be professional, but don't waste too much time. I encourage you, don't spend too much time with them. What's super key, everyone, the super secret to all of this, the secret to dealing with all these buyers, the secret is having indifference attitude, being indifferent, being confident, being sold on your product, have good knowledge on your product, be polite, positive, talk to a lot of people. These are the key facts, you know, being indifferent, confident, being fully sold on your product. So knowing that your product is good, also having good knowledge on your product, be positive, be polite, you know, be professional, talk to a lot of these people, just talk to a lot of them. These are the secrets. So Creighton, brother, what's up?
How's it going, man?
What do you think?
I think you got a lot of good nuggets in here, and definitely, I like the way that you broke down, especially the different type of buyers, because, you know, sometimes when we're in the weeds, we want to work with everybody, especially if they've got an awesome business, but they might not just be in that place or in that space to be able to hire you. Now might not be the right time. And being able to identify that right away is, super important. And that's why you go grab a CRM and you say, okay, if now's not the right time, do you expect the next time to be in a month, in 3 months, in 6 months, so that you can get them when they're hot. I used to do insurance sales, and we had a pre-built buying time because everybody renewed their insurance once a year. So uh, my pre one of my pre-qualifying questions was always, when's your renewal? Because if they don't want to deal with it now, they're going to get a call 6 weeks out from the renewal, because they have to deal with it. they are not going to be fence sitters at that time, because that's their job, is to deal with it at that time. So
Yeah.
finding that timing, I mean, it's like all relationships, whether it's business relationship, personal, romantic, is the timing right with with the partner you want to do a dance with.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Are there any things that you don't agree with? Maybe different thoughts?
No, I think most of this is really pretty solid in terms of just remembering different things. You know, I think maybe perhaps to give value to your following there in the Facebook group, um, not on this call, but down the road, to do a little role play exercise to show how you would take all of this that you're teaching and um, put it into put it into action so people can see, oh, okay, I see how that works. I see how that plays out.
Yeah, amen. Super key, bro. Super key. Um, yeah. That's a good question. I should put that in. Write that down. That's a good idea.
Yeah, because a lot of people are going to, myself included, it's like, okay, I've got a certain level of understanding with this. Some from learning today with all the knowledge bombs that you dropped, and some from previous experience. But it's always good to see it in action. I like sports analogies, and um, one of the sayings they have is tape don't lie. So you can run everything through practice, but practice isn't what people study on their opponent. They study game film, actual game film.
Yeah. Yeah, like like an actual like fight, like watching old fights or hockey games and stuff.
Yeah. It's the old Mike Tyson adage. Everybody's got a game plan until you get punched in the face. So
Super true, bro. Okay, everyone. So now I'm gonna show everyone here how to start using this in action. Because I know that Creighton here wants to see it in action. I'm gonna show you a couple of my messages. I wish I can block out people's names here, but I'm on my LinkedIn here. If you haven't followed me on LinkedIn, find me. Um, so I'm going to show you exactly this is in action. So I'm in my LinkedIn now. This is for a lot of business to business people, a lot of B2B people on LinkedIn. I'm a volume. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep track of my metrics. So part of the 100 appointments in 30 days challenge is it's super key to keep track of your metrics. So I'm keeping track in my booklet here. This will help me stay focused. So like I said, if you're watching this, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna show you my camera. So if you're watching this here, this is what I write down every day: calls, direct messages, WhatsApp messages. I use WhatsApp a lot. LinkedIn, texts. How many texts did I send? How many emails did I send? Also meetings booked. So I have a meeting booked. There's a referral. I'm going to keep track and I'm going to put it in a spreadsheet. So I have to get 100 meetings. So this is what I'm going to have to do. Let's go. So I sent one. I'm going to scroll down. Let's see if I can disqualify people. So I sent this guy an article. You got it, Christian. Any feedback? Boom, boom. 2 messages. Okay, this is just some of the messages that I sent. I don't know if you guys know who Tanner Chidester is. He's a big marketer. Maybe you've seen his Facebook stuff on IG. He's a huge digital marketing guy. What programs you got going on? One, two, three. So on LinkedIn, I think it's super key. I even train my agents this. I want to make sure this be direct, have conversations, be positive. Um, hey, Van, no, random question. So I'm also gonna go to her profile. So I'm actually gonna open her profile a bit. I want to do a little bit of research. Okay, so she's in Primerica. She's a RVP, so she's a regional vice president. And now I know a little bit about her, what she does, business coach and mentor. I'm gonna see her about. Okay, so she's a Primerica rep. She sells probably insurance. Hey, Vandna, question for you. I'm reaching out, see if you are looking for a recruitment machine building your team on Ottawa. So I want to make sure that I'm very direct, and I'm also kind of catering to their benefits there. So it's 5 messages that I sent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to pre-qualify them using the interest. Okay, I'm going to go Scott. So this guy's retired. He said Wayne Edgar. So I'm going to go here, Wayne Edgar. Trade exchange. Oh, we're not really connected. So what I'm going to do is, perfect. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate you. Got a number I could reach him at. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So this is doing great. So this is deep. She might be actually where are you working these days? So I'm just kind of okay. So this is a meeting that I booked today. This is the one I was on. I was on the phone call with this guy today. Perfect. Great connecting with you. Got any questions I can answer for you? Regarding our meeting. You got it, Mark. So I'm going to go to his profile again. Advertise. I think this is an app. So I'm going to go here. So I'm going to go to his website. And find out a bit about what he does. This is going to take a while to do. But if you do this, this is... So I don't know if you're interested in this, Creighton, but I don't know what this guy does. Home of advertising space. Interesting. Interesting. So I'm here. Media buys. Oh, so basically maybe traditional. So they sell media space. And I think these guys charge a profit. This is cool. Your website. You sell ad spaces. So not every message is a sale on LinkedIn, by the way. I'm not trying to, don't try to jump ahead. Those are great systems. One of my clients, the top recruiters Canada for WHE. So I'm just kind of like, juicing her up a bit. So I'm trying to find someone I can pre-qualify. Okay, let me actually, this is a great example. So I'm going to put your attention on this message here. I sent this message on Friday. Hey, sending you determination. Perhaps we can do some business. Looks like you've been in business for 8 days. That's awesome. This is not true. We've been in business for about a year. How's it going? So far, so good. How's business? Now this guy's, hey, do you know how many LinkedIn lead generation I talked with? All this. This guy's obviously had bad experiences. So this is a great example of a trier, because he's like trying to challenge me. He's trying to argue. He's challenging me a bit. He's just like, I don't hate it. What are you going to do differently? So this is a great example of sell me on why I should work with you. Flyer. This is a great example. I'm gonna put this here. This is a great example of this man. He's trying to challenge me. What are you going to do differently? Sell me. I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to stay positive. Sure, I hear you. I don't need to seduce you. Do you even need help with lead gen? So I'm asking this question. That is pre-qualifying question. Priority. Do you even need help? Process. What's your process? So this guy's trying to control the conversation. This dude's trying to control the conversation. He's trying to like, by the way, if you're going to lead the conversation, lead the conversation. Don't let the prospect lead the convo, because he's going to try to control it with your own questions. But I need to control the frame. Hey, I'd love to answer that. First, do you even need help? Yes or no? So if you ask a question, I encourage you all to make sure you get an answer to that question. Make sure you get the answer to that question. Don't just give up. First, do you even need help? Why would I be talking with you if I didn't desire more leads from LinkedIn? Now he's trying to challenge me again. I'm going to stay confident. I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to be, okay, perfect. Is that a yes? Is Let's get a clear answer, Murray. And I told him, I'm not interested in talking with rude clients. So I told him straight up, I'm not interested if you're going to be rude. So if you're going to be open to having a mutual conversation, let's do it. He didn't reply. Yeah. So this is a great way. Like, by the way, if you're going to pre-qualify, you need to be confident. You're going to deal with people that are being not happy. So that's a great question. Thanks a bunch. I know tons of people that can use your service. Okay, so I'm going to go on Facebook now. I'm going to show you how to pre-qualify on Facebook. So this is a great example of my friend pre-qualifying me. So this is a coach. I like this guy. This guy's a successful business owner. I'm thinking of like asking him for mentorship and like buying some of his coaching packages because I want to level up. He's asking me some questions. He's pre-qualifying me. So, like I said, let's see where you're at and let's see and how I can help. Then let's hop on a call. So this is a great example of Kay qualifying me. Where are you at now? Revenue and profit wise on a monthly basis. So that's this question right here. That backs up this. Where are you at now? Remember I told you this earlier? Where are you at now? Where do you what's your revenue like more on a monthly basis? So just like I even told you myself, it's being used on me. He's asking, where are you at now? What's your main offer and how is it priced? I haven't really answered this yet. So yeah, I'll message him later. So those are two great examples of pre-qualifying. Awesome, everyone. So just covered a couple things today on pre-qualifying, how to book 100 meetings, how to make sure you're talking to the right people. I gave you some strategies on pre-qualifying a bit, pre-qualifying questions. Does anyone have any questions or creating if you have any questions or?
No, I'm good, man. I thought that that was nice. I think the $1 million question that maybe your viewers are, this is sort of how you qualify them once you're in the conversation. What are you doing either on Facebook or LinkedIn to generate those conversations? You said you're maybe using some automation software to outreach or in other words, my guess is to get 100 appointments, you might have to talk to or outreach to 1,000 people or something like that, which is either going to be outsourced or automated. What are you doing to generate those conversations?
Oh, you're asking me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do use some automation. We do, yeah, we use automation that we use. We also have VAs. Like I have a big, like there's a team of VAs in the Philippines that I work with. They're super
Uh-huh.
talented. Um, so that's kind of our sauce to the Big Mac.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
So good. Well, thank you. This was a nice presentation. I enjoyed it a lot, and we'll I've got 30 days to get 100 appointments now.
Yeah, bro. Where are you at now? Where are you?
Uh, I'm actually overseas in Vietnam right now, so I'm probably closer to the Philippines than you are.
Yeah. You're in Vietnam.
Yeah,
I'm looking you up on. That's awesome, dude.
yeah, I like it out here. We're gonna try and matriculate back to the States, pretty soon, but hopefully things will calm down over there a little bit.
Your birthday was like on 2 days before mine, actually.
Oh, yeah, the tough Christmas, but not Christmas birthday, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. So true, bro. Um, yeah, bro.
Cool.
Yeah, man. Hey, okay, perfect.
Yeah, let's stay in touch. I do have to jet here pretty quickly, but I wanted to stick it through, and I didn't want to miss anything that you were any of your knowledge bombs that you're dropping out there. So, um, but yeah, man, I'll see you in the group. How's that?
Sure, bro. Yeah, let's do it, man. Do you need any help with our services or what?
I'm gonna try and apply what you've got and what you've taught here, and see how it goes, and then see if I need your help to execute that.
Word, let's do it, man. I always advise my clients to always do it themselves first. Like do it themselves first before they start outsourcing. Yeah, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Because then, I mean, and I tell people that I advise as well. It's like, look, you've got to do, do it yourself enough to know what you're talking about before you outsource. Um, that was one of my big lessons and big mistakes early before I was a digital marketer. I was building an app, and I outsourced it, but didn't really know what I was outsourcing, and oh boy, got taken through the ringer. So yeah, it's really important to just know enough about what you're doing so that um, you can track and monitor the people that are working for you.
So true. Yeah, man. Cause like you're with the I am interested in SEO, bro. So maybe we can talk
Okay.
at some point. I need to level up my Google, bro. Like I do need to level up.
Yeah.
So maybe we can chat.
Yeah. No. No. Absolutely. I'd love to have that conversation. We offer a free audit on that. One's a basic, audit PDF that I'll send you, but we'll also do a deep dive where we'll look at we'll look at you as a person. We'll look at you as a business, and look at the industry that you're in, and find out where the search is happening, where the opportunities are. We'll even look at your competition. We can ethically spy on your competition to find out what they're doing well and what they're ranking for, so that we know where to go. And yeah, we do the deepest research of anybody out there, so to make sure that you get the results that you want. But
Sure.
we'll have a conversation with that this week.
Sure, bro. Yeah, let's do it.
So, all right, my friend. Thank you for this. This was awesome.
Thank you, man. Thanks. For everyone watching, thank you for watching us. If you need any search SEO, go contact Creighton Wong. I'll actually put his profile in the link comments down below. Follow Creighton. I'm typing that in for SEO help. So down below in the comments, I put that there. And if you are interested in chatting more about, if anyone here watching the live video, or you know anyone that needs help booking more meetings, go ahead and book a meeting with our team, or you can send me an email. Yeah, go ahead and you can send me a direct message, or go check out our website down below. I put the link in the comments for everyone watching. And thanks again, Creighton, for your time, brother. And to all you guys pushing on the 100 appointments, Godspeed. Stay focused. I'm with you. Let's get to 100. Who's going to get there first? Maybe Creighton, maybe me, maybe Mari. Who knows? See y'all later. See you, man. Have a good day, everyone. Take care.